Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Ramadan Mubarak. I trust we are doing well. And I believe that Ramadan is going on well with all of us. May Allah reward us. May Allah accept all of our dua. May Allah guide and protect us. Amen. So, this is just, I shared a video the other day about my 11-year-old, soon to be 12, reflecting on a chapter of the Quran, and at the same time while she was doing the reflection, I was also reading my Quran, and I had in front of me this Quran, which I'm going to tell you a little story about how her reflection and the Quran kind of, for those who know, follow me on WhatsApp, you must have seen I mentioned it when I shared that post on my WhatsApp status, that I said that that reflection to kind of trigger the memory or something relatable, then I will share another day. And this is the reflection. Now, like I said, I was with my Quran. So this is the Quran. Let me bring it out. This is the whole bunch, the pack of the Quran. And it's like this. It's my favorite Quran. Every year Ramadan, it comes in this form. And it's numbered. So each juz, so there's 30 juz on it, and so you see, you can just pick each one for 30 days, and that's one of the things I love about this Quran. Now this is where it's get interesting. The whole entire story about the Quran is that this Quran was a gift to me by my dad, my late dad. May Allah have mercy on him. Please send a dua for my dad. May Allah grant him the highest level in Al-Jannah. Amin. So if you notice, it's my name's written on it. His name is written on it. This is my dad's name, and he wrote this. This is in my dad's handwriting. Allah Akbar. And it's just beautiful. I love handwritten notes. And this is one of the things that makes this Quran my favorite of all time. Like, it says, in the name of Allah, this is the Holy Quran is a gift to Hajia Fatima Abdurrahman. And as at that time, I had not even gone to Makkah, but my dad, I know him, he knows that, inshallah. And this was a gift in 2009. I think it was the year I got married, between 2009 and 2010. Now, here's the story about this, how this Quran came to be. Now, that year was the year my dad sold his house in Maiduguri, and that's our family house, and proceeds from the sale of the house, this was what my father did with the most part of it. He bought this Quran in, I don't know, I believe, I wasn't there, but I heard he bought a lot of them. And look, I see it, it's big, it's the biggest size, and he made this gift out to a lot of people. I don't know the number of people, like I said, but I got mine, and all of my siblings got theirs, and we are 7 in total. I believe everyone, family members, close relatives, friends, a lot of people got this gift. And so at that time, a lot of us, myself included, we were upset with our dad because we felt like it was not, just being extravagant. My dad can be that sometimes, he likes helping people and all of that. And, we just felt like it was a misplaced priority. And, well, this is coming, I was how old? I was in my 20s at that time. We were all thinking that we needed the money. Everybody was thinking about what we needed the money to do at that instant. But my dad wasn't thinking about what he needed the money to, what he needed to do with the money. Like, I think we all had our expectations, to be honest. We all wanted to, because we've seen a lot of our other uncles who did similar things that my dad did. And, they will buy houses, they'll move into bigger houses. They'll buy, like, really fancy cars, and all of that. So it was just like we were also expecting. But my dad didn't do any of those. He did what he wanted to do, and he didn't listen to anybody, because this was what he wanted to do. And eventually, we all, accepted the gift and all of that. It is now that I have always valued this Quran from the time I got married and every year, because it kind of, makes me remember him and all of that. But looking back now, this is like 15, 16 years ago, I value it more. Now, going back to the reflection that my daughter shared when she talked about, in Surah Al-Kasr, where she talked about wealth, how we value wealth more than, subhanAllah, it spoke to me. And it's immediately, my mind just went to that, because the Quran was right in front of me when she was doing the reflection. And it just took me down to that period where we all thought that our dad was doing something that wasn't how do I even say, we just wanted to make use of that wealth to satisfy our immediate needs, while my daddy was planning, was wanted to satisfy something that will earn him reward, not only in this world and in the hereafter. And sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional, because every year I bring out this Quran, because like I say, it's so easy for me. I pick it one and I read for 30 days, one every day. My husband does the same. In fact, my husband reads it more than I do. It's like one of his own favorite too, because it's so it's very bold and clear. Even the writing is so bold and clear. Most of the pages are really rough. You can see these ones have been, sellotaped and all of that. There's even one I'm going to just sellotape it now, because this one is the one my kids use a lot. This is the one that has the, the short surahs and all of that. I have to just sellotape it. So the Quran has been through a lot, but look at it, it's still standing and it's still earning him reward. Allahu Akbar. I'm sharing this not for anything, not to just, but to encourage us, to remind us to do gifts like this, because I believe for every time we are reading this, it is serving as a reward for my dad. It is meeting him in his grave, and it is, it is counting as something that will grant him eternal reward. It is like a sadaqatul jariyah for my father, and for anyone else who has this Quran. And this is just me. Like I say, I don't know the number of people who have this Quran, but I believe he did it in a really big production. So like I said, I am sharing this video with the hope that it finds you well, with the hope that this message relates to you, with the hope that it inspires all of us to, not focus so much on the wealth that we want to acquire and what we want to do with the wealth we're acquiring in this world, and to use that wealth to also buy our, how do I say it? I'm trying to find the words. Yes, to buy our path to Jannah, inshallah. I pray that the intention that I have attached to this, Allah accept it for me. I pray that may Allah reward my parents, my mom, my dad, my family members who have passed away, and all of our Muslim family members that have passed away. May Allah grant them the highest level of Jannah. May Allah continue to increase us in knowledge and wisdom. And may Allah reward us in this holy month of Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'd love to hear your thoughts about my reflections and what I just shared now. And if I said anything erroneously, may Allah forgive me and increase me in knowledge. Amin ya Rabbi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye.